Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our social media training. Tonight, we are going to be diving into Instagram with Vidiya. Now, I have known Vidiya for a couple of years, and one thing he is excellent at is posting amazing photographs, getting lots of interaction, and utilizing Instagram in so many ways. He's just the perfect person to give this training. Vidiya's home club is Platinum Toastmasters, and I know you're going to get a lot of great information. So please get a pen and paper ready to take notes. You can see at the bottom of the screen, there is a Q&A button, or you can comment questions in the chat, and I will do my best to feed those to Vidiya throughout his presentation when he takes a moment. So without any breaks, Vidiya, I am going to pass it over to you.
Thank you, Karen. It's a pleasure to do this training for our district. Our district has been very active on all social media platforms for the past few years. And I think this is a great opportunity for me to show our district and all the clubs in the district how we can do this for the clubs. So before we do that, let me share my mobile phone screen, because most of the things that happen on Instagram is from your mobile. Okay, first things first, if we are going to start a page for your club in Instagram, you have to download Instagram. This is, if you already have an Instagram account, this is how it looks. You kind of have all these things on Instagram, and you can browse through, you can check out videos, photographs, and everything. So before I start with how we can leverage Instagram, I want to come across with few important information about Instagram. It's just for photos and videos. You can share photos, you can share videos, you can make videos with Instagram. So you can do a lot of things with Instagram, but it is mostly focused on things that are visually appealing, just like photographs and videos. Instagram is a very popular social media. After Facebook, there are more than 1 billion users worldwide. And it's a very big platform. You can connect to people all around the world using Instagram. The important fact about Instagram is, since it is closely related with Facebook, you can connect your Instagram accounts with Facebook and Twitter. And when you post in one particular platform, you can easily share across other platforms. So it's like 3 platforms, but within your hand, within one click, you can share it instantly across all platforms. So that's a beauty of Instagram. So these are the small facts about Instagram before we start. And I wanted to show you guys how we can create a new profile for your club in Instagram. So if you already have an Instagram account, it's going to be very easy. I'm going to click on this. Since I have multiple Instagram accounts, this is how it looks. Okay, so if I click here, I have my accounts listed. The first account is the District 3 Toastmasters account, which is our district account. Second is my personal account. Third is an account that I create just for testing. So if you see, I have an add account button at the last. So I want to create a new account. And it asks for me, do you want to log into an existing account or you want to create a new account? So when you are creating a new account for your club, first and foremost thing, have a common email ID. If you have a common email ID, that means that you can tie it up with that particular Instagram account. If you don't want to have a common email ID, you want to start it on your own, you can still go ahead, start it on your own, put down your email ID, create an account, and then you can share it with your club members. They just need to have a user ID and password to get into the account and do all the business. So let me start by creating an account. So let's create an account. Let's call it random_Toastmasters_1. So this is going to be the username. For example, for our district, it is D3_Toastmasters. So If your club is Platinum Toastmasters, you want to have it as Platinum_Toastmasters. So it's pretty simple. This could be your username. And it asks for a password. I would give a password. Make sure you remember the password. Otherwise, you have to reset all the password every time. So I'm going to complete the sign up. So I'm going to skip all these steps, but I would strongly suggest you guys to go through all these steps. This will be helpful when you're starting an account. So it asks for you to add a photograph. So, oh, that's the only way I can add a photograph. No, okay. I will skip this for a while. And it's asking me to follow people. I'll skip again this for a while. So our Instagram account is started. And the first thing that I want you guys to do is make sure you convert this Instagram account to a professional account. So personal accounts like mine, it's just personal, and it doesn't have a lot of features. If you're going to open an Instagram account for your club, the first thing that you should do is go ahead and make sure, go to settings, and then okay, I have to make this account as a professional account. So if you see, there's a switch to professional account. So I am making sure that I am switching this current account as a professional account. So it's a free trade-off. It'll let you see a lot of other things than in personal accounts. You can see your post reaches, your insights, who has seen your post, what is the demographic of your followers, and everything. So that's what they are saying here. So they're asking me for a category. I'm gonna make this as a non-profit organization. Yes, I can display that on the profile. Okay, done. So it asks for which kind of business you are. It's business, or you are a creator. I'm just gonna say business. Don't use my contact info. Okay. No. So if you have a Facebook page associated with your account, it would ask you to connect. So since mine is a D3 Toastmasters account, then I'm trying to create a new account. It is showing me all the possible Facebook pages that I am linked to. And if your club has a Facebook page, I would strongly suggest to connect that Facebook page. And so I am going to leave this as don't connect to Facebook now. And it all and gives you, okay, now, so an account is created in the first place. Now what we have to do is we have to make sure that we have a complete profile. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add a profile picture. I mostly, we could use a Toastmasters logo as a profile picture. It's a little impaired, but yeah, this will do for a while. I would name this as Random Toastmasters. And the most important thing, if you have a club website, put it down. I'm just gonna do Google as of now, just to make sure it connects. Okay. And the fourth important thing is bio. So they want you to tell us in 150 words what this page means, what this club means. So we could say Toastmasters Club in Phoenix, Arizona. There are different ways to write this bio. You can just put all the important things that you want. Public speaking, leadership. Okay, that is it. So my profile is done. Okay. So when I go, or when somebody comes and sees my Toastmasters profile for the club, it would show as Random Toastmasters, which is a non-profit organization, and it shows the bio, it shows your website and everything. So this is how you create an account for your club. First thing that you do when you start an Instagram page. After that, all the things that you want to do is make sure you follow people. So in Instagram, it's more like you give and you take some. It's mostly like, if you like my post, I'll like your post. That's how it works in Instagram. So first thing that you got to do is you have to find all your friends. Here, friends in the sense you could find other Toastmasters club around the world. You could find other Toastmasters clubs. You could also follow Toastmasters International. So you should go follow people. So when you go and you click on following here, it'll suggest you people and say these are your followers. You can specifically search for people and follow as well. So if you go here, type in Toastmasters. So it shows all the Toastmasters that Toastmaster searches. I could go follow Toastmasters International. I could go follow D3 Toastmasters. So I could follow all these pages. So once you start following people, that's when you get your feed. So this is your home page or a feed, and this shows all the posts that your people that you're following post. Some pages post every day. Some people post once in a while. It's okay. So that's how it is. So here, the most important things that I want to show you is I'm gonna switch back to our district account just to show you a few stuff. So this is our district account. It's a very old account. It's been there for long. There are a lot of followers, and we follow a lot of people as well. I want to show you a few things here. So if you see on this, we have edit profile, promotions, insights, and email. So if you click on hold on. If you click on insights, this is going to be your administrative dashboard. It will show how many people you have reached. So it says that you have reached only 35 accounts this week, which is a 97.5% less than the last week. So it gives all those insights that you want. It says that we have gained 3 more followers this week. So my audience has increased 0.4%. The content that we have shared this week, the stories that we have made. So all these insights are really valuable because you can actually figure out, if you see, it would say what kind of reach it is and which post reached the maximum. And even if you click on this, it will show you like, these days, these many accounts we have reached. These are the impressions that we have made. So all these things are useful for your club to really understand what kind of post makes a better impact and what kind of posts which don't make a better impact. So it will be easy for you to judge those kind of things. And another one amazing fact about having a professional account is promotions. So you can actually run ads through Instagram, and the impact of ads is like after every 3 or 4 scrolls in your home page, you will get an ad. So this ad is going to make sure that in random people people, we can target these ads. Probably we can target these ads based on location, gender, age group, interests, and whatsoever. So these ads will target people, and once in 4 or 5 scrolls, you will see our ad if you are doing a paid promotion. So that's how ads work, and you can do paid promotions for all your posts. So it's saying like promote a post. So I can go choose a post and then pay from this site, and then it can run ads for a while. So we can manage ads. We can understand how many people have clicked the ads, how many people have converted. So this is like a business. Like when you want to convert people to your customer, you run ads, and then you can still track how many people clicked on these things, how many people got converted, how many people contacted you. So everything can be done from promotions here. This can be done only if you convert your Instagram account into a professional account. Okay, let's go back to our random Toastmasters. So let's see what's happening there. So, okay, now that I've created promotion, now that I've created the account and I'm following few clubs on this particular account, how can I start promoting my club? How can I start posting for my club? So that's the first thing that we are going to check. How are we going to post? So as I said, Instagram is mainly for pictures and videos. And, first thing that we will see is how to post a picture. So if you go to your home page, it'll ask, when you click on the plus sign, it'll ask you want to create a post or a history or a story highlight and all these things. So let's go for a post. So let me select today's Instagram training picture. So we say that all these, we are going to post this picture. And then it gives you an option to select filters, make it pretty, do stuff like that. You can edit, make it, colorful. You can make it bright and everything. Next. So now if you see, it asks me for a caption. So I would say Instagram training tonight. Okay. So this is going to be my caption. And the most important thing in Instagram is hashtags. That's how you reach not only your followers, but people across the world. So if in case I am following a hashtag called as Toastmasters, if you add a hashtag as Toastmasters and few other hashtags like Toastmasters, International, D3 Toastmasters. Okay. So we did all these things. So we have done hashtagging. So you can add a maximum of 30 hashtags in a post. So that's the maximum you can do. It is asking for you to tag people. For example, if this training is being done by me, I could go and click here and tag that particular person. So that post gets tagged in his profile as well. Now it is asking for a location. If you want to give a location, exact location where your club meets or something, you can do that. Now it is asking me post to other accounts. So as of now, we are posting from random Toastmasters. It gives us an option to post in other accounts as well, if you see. And if you see the bottom half, it says Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. If you have connected this particular account with Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr, you can actually click on and directly, post it from here. So that's how it can do. So, but I'm not going to do this now because I haven't connected my Facebook account. So I'm just going to share this post. So now random Toastmasters _1 is our profile. We have posted a post, and your insight says nobody has looked because you have just posted it. So you can click on promote, and this will connect to your Facebook account where there's a wallet in your Facebook account. Like it will use that wallet to promote your stuff. So that's how it happens. So now let's go back. I'm going to get out of this profile. Let's say I'll go to District 3 Toastmasters profile. Let's say District 3 Toastmasters is following a hashtag called as Toastmasters. So I'll tell you how to follow hashtags first. So if I put hashtag Toastmasters, so if you see there are so many people following this hashtag, so I'm just gonna go click follow. I'll do it from the other account. Yeah. Okay. So let me go to Toastmasters. So I told you can follow pages, you can follow hashtags as well. So I want to follow hashtags now. So if I hit following, okay. What happens is it will start following all the hashtags with, it will show all the posts that has a hashtag of Toastmasters. Okay, let me switch back to district account and let me see if I get So I'm going to see district account Toastmasters. Let's see whether our post has featured here. So there are two things, top posts and recent posts. So top is if a lot of people have liked your post, it gets featured in top. Recent is whoever has posted recently. So if you see, if you add hashtags, you can reach people following those hashtags. So see now we have found our post from district Instagram page, and this is how it looks. So I can go like it. So this is how you reach more people using hashtags and following hashtags. So that's one thing. And yes, so we made a post now. So this is how we normally reach people. But posts have become so boring, and people have moved on to something better. That something better is called as stories. So let's say story is like what you're doing for the day, currently doing for the day, and there are a lot of Instagram influencers who use stories in a perfect way to make sure that they keep their audience engaged. And if you want to use stories are something that keeps running. Let me switch back to the district account to see the stories. So our district accounts follow a lot of people's, and let's say there's a Delhi Toastmasters, and this is their story. So if you see, the story is timed for 15 seconds. So it will show the first story for 15 seconds. It moves on again for 15 seconds. And now the next story appears. That's an ad. Okay. The next story is from Lucknow Toastmasters, and then it moves on to other people who we are following. So this is how you make stories. I'll show you how we make stories, but this is how people view stories. So when you click on one story, it keeps going on and on and on. So it's like this is more attractive than a post because you have to scroll through everything and then look at something. But if you are adding a story, this will be there only for 24 hours, and after that it disappears. So if you want to grab a quick look of what's going to happen, you have to post things on stories. Stories are the next big thing. So let's go to our newly created page. So if you see, there is 2 hearts. So if you click on the hearts, you would have seen Karen has liked our picture and our D3 Toastmasters are liked the picture. This is how you see how people are interacting with your post. Now, let's see what our stories are in the new Toastmasters page. So District 3 Toastmasters has posted a story today, 2 hours before. So it just flashed and it went off. So let's do a story for ourselves. So it's asking me to create a story. I could create a story by clicking pictures. I could do a boomerang. With all these things you can try out however you want. So I'm just going to create a picture, add a picture. So I'm going to add a picture. I'm going to promote District 3 Road newsletter. I can add fun stuff in this picture. I can add text. I can change the fonts. I can change the color. I can do all the block stuff. I can increase the font. I can add effects like these. I can add, all of the stuff. Location is going to be Phoenix. Okay, I can do a lot of other stuff. I can mention somebody. I can mention D3 Toastmasters. So when you mention somebody, they can share your post. So I'm just going to mention D3 Toastmasters now. It has added my story. If you go to this profile, I can see what kind of a story that I've added. If there's music, it'll play music when the story is running. It'll show all these things there. So that's how you add a story. And let's go to our D3 Toastmasters and check that story out. Okay. So I have checked the story out. And if you see, I have tagged D3 Toastmasters as well. So it would show the tag request. I don't know. Okay. It should show up, but yeah. So if somebody has tagged you in a story, it would show up here. You can accept the tag. You can reshare all those stories in your profile as well. So let me go back to the other profile. So this is where we created the story. If you see, there's one profile that saw us, that is D3 Toastmasters. So if people keep seeing your stories, it'll all list down here. It'll show us how many people have seen your story and all these things. Now there's another thing you can, if you want to save the story and make sure it is displayed in your profile forever, you have to make it as a highlight. I'm just going to call this as announcements. So if you see, my story is permanently saved here as announcements, and we can go check it anytime you want. Like, it'll be there forever. It won't get destroyed after 24 hours. So if you add something here, you want to still add it to the the highlight, you can just click on this highlight button. Highlights to keep on your profile longer than 24 hours. So that's how it works. It will keep longer than 24 hours. I'm going to switch back to District 3 Toastmasters Instagram page to show the highlights. So if you see, District 3 has saved a lot of highlights. So they have run, okay. There's just tags. There is nothing there. Okay, so podcasts. So they have made a story 86 weeks ago, and they have saved it under the podcast highlight. So that's how it works. I can go check after so many years, it will still be there. It doesn't go away in 24 hours. So you can save your stories as highlights so that it doesn't go away. It can stay forever. So that's how the basic things in Instagram works. You can add a video by doing IGTV video. It is supposed to be there. If you are doing a video for more than 3-4 minutes, this is how you upload the video. You can directly do the video by clicking this, or you can add the video there. And there is something called as Reel. Reels are a quick 15-minute video that you want to create. So let's get started. So it gives you all the options for you to start the video. There's timer, there's music, how fast you want it to be. You want to add effects and all these things. So if you want to make a fun video or something, you can use Reels. It is a good video editor as well. It can edit your videos in a better way. And the last thing is, okay, guide. It just helps you. It's just a help guide. So these are the things that you can actually do with Instagram. It's a fun app. It's a good app to explore. And you might ask, like, it's just a Toastmasters club. What am I going to add? So you can add a lot of things. You can add your meeting pictures. If you go out for a TLI, I mean, the future when there's no COVID, if you go out for a TLI, you can add pictures of your club members. You can do a lot of promotions. You can do flyers. You can do so many things. I have seen clubs doing posting all the virtual meeting pictures as well. So let me find. Okay, this is my other club. So they constantly post. So it's like they are doing virtual meetings, but they constantly grab screenshots of people and then tell them that these are the people who participated, and they write. They do a write-up saying, "Okay, this is what happened in this meeting." So this is how you can promote. They have 14 likes for this particular post. So this is how you can promote. They promote their meetings. They post screenshots of their virtual meetings. So yeah, they wish for all the new year and all holidays and everything. So this is how you can do it. Whatever that you do on Facebook pages, the Instagram pages, and it would help us reach all throughout the world. There are 1 billion users in Instagram, and everybody checks Instagram the first thing in the morning. And if your club can use this platform to reach a lot of people, it would be an amazing thing to do. If you have any questions, use the question and answer button, ask the questions. Karen will be moderating the questions, and I'll be answering all the questions before we finish this session. This has been a wonderful time. It's been amazing to teach the whole district how we can leverage Instagram for our clubs, and I think this could help us reach out to more people in Arizona on a whole and add more members to our clubs this year. So thank you for this opportunity, Karen. I hope this was an amazing session.
Great ways to help boost your advertising for your club. If anyone has any questions, just throw it in the chat or the Q&A. I will say the one thing that always struck out to me about Instagram is think about it like a magazine. People thumb through magazines looking at the pictures, and then if something catches their eyes, they stop and read all about it. So have fun pictures and then enjoy telling the story in the caption. It's like it's a virtual magazine. So it's lots of fun. Does anyone have any questions for Vidiya? Everyone's taking lots of notes and no questions. Oh, hang on, we have a question just popped through. Do you have to have an Instagram account to look at the D3 information? I do know you can look at it without logging into Instagram because D3 posts publicly.
Yes. So all the posts that you make are public, so I think anybody can watch your posts. Okay, I'm going to log out of this one just to make sure. Okay, no logging in. D3 underscore. Oh, no, okay, wrong one. Instagram. If you see, I haven't logged in, but I can see everything, whatever that has been posted. I can click on this, but then it'll ask me to get in. So I can just see, things on an overall basis. I cannot explore further, It'll show me the most basic stuff, like the website, the bio, the photograph. I can go. Okay, I cannot check stories as well. There's nothing you can go and deepen and check what's happening, but you can overall check what's there on the page. But if you want to really see what's happening there, just get an Instagram account, I know we are already having Facebook accounts. We're sharing a lot of data with Mark, but yeah, Instagram is another way we are going to give more data to Mark.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Does anyone else have any questions for Vidiya? Well, thank you so much for your time tonight. You have definitely been playing with Instagram a lot. I know you have done it for clubs and districts, as you actually do our District 3 Instagram for us. So I really appreciate you sharing that information, so that way we can take it for our clubs to help build success, invite new members, and to grow and share this learning opportunity. So thank you so much, Vidiya. It has been really appreciated.
Thank you, Karen.
All right. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Oh, there is. Oh, you're right. It popped right up. What if member A creates a club Instagram account and then leaves the club? What should the other club members do?
This has happened a lot with my clubs. People start an Instagram account and then leave. And then we scramble to find out who had this Instagram account, who started it, how do we reset our passwords and whatsoever. So the best thing that we would want us to do is have a common email ID for the club. Once you have a common email ID, and then once you change your excoms executive committees every year, you just give them access to those email IDs, and then create an Instagram with the common email ID. That way, you don't lose track of what's happening. If you forget the password, when you reset the password, it goes to your common email ID, not the member who started it. 10 years down the line, if you're trying to find the member, the member may be there, may not be there. You might have left countries, you might have abandoned the email box, or whatever could happen. So have a club email ID and then start an Instagram with that club email ID. That would be the best way to do it.
Fantastic advice. That way. And also you can even create a committee under the VPPR in your club. So that way your VPPR is not trying to keep up with everything, but is having help with a common login.
Right.
All right. And if we have no other questions, we will call this train. Let's see, give them a moment. It's like you feel like you need a drum roll. Waiting for and with that, we will thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you for everyone attending. I hope you learned something that you can take back to your clubs and enjoy exploring the world of Instagram. So everybody have an amazing evening. And once again, thank you so much for doing this tonight, Vidiya. It has been enlightening. That is for sure. So
thank you.
Connie says thank you as well. So it looks like our attendees had a blast.